Hello everyone, welcome back to another Backpack Battles run. I have lost several games in a row trying to get Rainbow Goobert to work on the Ranger. So I'm all the way back to Diamond 1. Let's see if I can save myself. Alright. Do you have an on-sale pan and an on-sale hammer? I could say this is hammer time. Yeah. And I would want this banana. And I probably don't want to run the sword. Okay. You know, I'm having fun with this. I like it. This is just like a big on-sale wooden buckler. Which I guess just isn't bad as a generic value option. So let's go like this. It's kind of cursed, but this will get me some money for round 2, and hopefully just a plain hammer here is enough to take out the enemy. There we go. It did stun him. Yeah, and this shield I think is gonna be enough. Ah, darn! It was very close though. Did I miss? No, I was out of stamina. Yeah, that was just barely not enough. Darn. Okay. So the question is, do we take the customer card? Because in order to make the upgraded daggers, the dagger itself is a rare. The upgraded daggers, like this one takes an epic, this one takes a legendary, this one takes, well, a mana potion. So I could see taking the customer card with this. Let's go for it. Let's go for hammers. Alright, box of riches and another banana. And I do think the health potion is just good. So let's take it. And do I take a garlic? I think I do. This is a nice high value option. Goes with my banana, makes it faster. Okay. We're going up against someone with a wooden buckler. So let's just see if we can take that out. Fortunately, the spike really isn't too relevant for us. So it kind of washes out my purchase of this customer card here. And I'm hoping that this purchase of the customer card doesn't like punish me in the long run. We can get a health potion. And an on-sale whetstone, why not? Okay. So let's sell off this whetstone. Yeah, get a lucky piggy going. And I moved that just to put this stone inside of the crit bag so it has a slight chance of critting. We're cooking. I'm going to lock this blueberry because it's going to go pretty well if we can get a spectral dagger to just have that source of mana. Alright, we're going up against Josh Kopf. They're creating a torch and they have some piggies. Hopefully we can punish their greed. We do have this shield, which I'm optimistic can save us. We're being very reliant on like hitting with our hammer, which is a 75% chance. And there we have it. All right. Let's go ahead and sell this. Grab another blueberry. Okay. I'm considering whether I take this gloves of haste. I don't think I do, because I think I'm really digging for those daggers, right? Okay, a mana orb. Well, I suppose if I go like all in on spectral daggers, that'd be pretty nice. But right now, again, I think it's too speculative. I don't think I'm looking for something a bit more straightforward. Yeah, like that. Bow and arrow eats way too much stamina if I'm going for a hammer build. But I don't necessarily like need to go for a hammer build. Okay, I guess the question is, can I afford bow and arrow and daggers and hammer? Is all of that something, or is that just too much of a mess? I think I got like the really good workings of a hammer build going, and I want to try it. So let's go for it. Take a second banana. Do I take this or do I just roll? I can take another stone. Why not? Well, I can think of reasons why not, but you know, it's fun. It's fun to get this many stones. All right.
Okay.
So we're going up against a fully awakened Pan, along with a deck of cards to make it hit more often. I do like this build. This build looks very funny. I do think we win here, though, because... do we win? We have a lot of poison on us. Okay, I think it was a bit of a coin toss, actually. Alright. We got our Spectral Dagger, so I'm feeling really good about having that blueberry there. Let's take a Potion Belt. Another blueberry. Nice. Yeah, very excited to have it. We have 4 stones here, which might be a bit much. I think, like, technically, I'd have a better odds of winning by taking the Acorn Crawler now, and like replacing all these, you know, rocks. But in the long term, if I can manage to get the Stone Skin Potion, that'd be exciting. However, because I have these 2 blueberries, I think I'm actually very well served by taking the Yggdrasil Leaf, because these are going to give me a ton of luck. So let's actually just sell this off and take this, which isn't going to be too powerful now, because it's only like a 5% extra crit chance because there's only 1 Lucky Clover. But in the long term, I think it will really pay off. We're also looking for a ton of Lucky Piggies, so maybe that's an argument against the customer card, because a customer card can lock us out of Lucky Piggies, making it less likely to get commons. But yep, here we are. Okay. So we did get a fanny pack. And a pineapple. Which, I think the pineapple is a very interesting item. Anyway. We can roll off looking for another dagger. Perfect. Okay. So again, we found Kappa Resilience and a fanny pack. I think I'm pretty happy with just locking those and letting it ride. Okay. Going up against a Shield of Valor. This is going to be pretty scary. We do have 2 bananas to regenerate our stamina. Hopefully that'll be enough. We're doing a lot of damage with that Spectral Dagger. Let's take a look at how much that did. So our Spectral Dagger did a total of 84 damage that fight. So yeah, getting that Spectral Dagger has like quadrupled our damage output, just about. That's really nice. And yeah, they just were going for a shuffle. Very greedy. Okay. Let's just take these reserved items and roll off once. And hey, another Lucky Clover and a Pestilence Flask. So here, I can see it being time to get rid of the customer card in favor of the Pestilence Flask. So let's go for that. There we go. And yeah, we can actually speed up the hammer again here. Go like that. All right. And finally, for the last bit of reorganization, this should be very simple. We are just getting all these guys adjacent. Nice. Okay. Haha. Sure, I'm locking a lot of stuff. Do I need another fanny pack? I think I'm gonna pass on the fanny pack right now. I usually just like snap pick fanny packs all the time. But right now, I think I'm looking for things to actually fill up my space. So I don't really need it that badly. We're going against Kevin, who has a ruby egg and like a nice defensive setup. It's gonna be it's very close here. We lose, but yeah, we managed to punch through that leather armor. I think we win after we upgrade this. And yes, we get the Yggdrasil leaf. Villain sword? I don't think I can afford to take it. I mean, it'd be a fun thing to pivot into, but we got a good thing going here. Why ruin it? Alright. And yeah, this carrot's actually going to be insane with the daggers going on. And a heroic potion. I do like the idea of it, but for now, I think I'm just going to take this and I'm going to reorganize. And there we go, a very, very not at all cursed setup we have going on here. Alright, let's just get it going. I don't see any reason to lock that. I think there's an argument for locking the Hungry Blade, because I think I actually, like, if I get the bunny, I could actually get, like, so much stamina. I could afford Bloodthorn Hammer, which, you know, there is the bunny. So, hey, maybe that does happen. Alright, well, anyway. Oh, I can actually fit... I actually missed this. So it looks like that's a bit of a reorganization time to try and get all 10 of my stars and this Wolpertinger in. These things are never as easy as I hope for, honestly. Okay, so we managed to fit everything in. Oh, I forgot to get my speed from the fanny packs, which would actually be a good way to upgrade my Wolpertinger a bit. You know, I think this calls for another reorganization. Well, honestly, that was easier than I expected. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started before I lose the rest of my mind. I'm sure there's some way to fit this banana in to be more adjacent with other things, but I think we'll be okay here. Our Wolpertinger is really helping out here. It is generating so much stamina for us. And yeah, we're doing completely fine. So this is giving us 1% more stamina regeneration. So that's like 17, 20. So it's like, yeah, it's a good chunk of stamina. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a carrot. And, hey, yeah. I am liking just taking some random nonsense here. And we could actually go for this on sale Shield of Valor. I mean... it's a decent supporting item. I don't really think I need it. But, like, it's not bad, right? That's the thing. It's not bad. We can also get the third Spectral Dagger just for the sake of having Exodia, which is fun. let's roll once and see what we get. Hey, that's exactly like the perfect thing to get, honestly. Like that's maybe the only reason I should have rolled there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're going against P.O. Sum. And yeah, we are just getting a ton of every single buff. We're getting Vampirism now? Okay. And yeah, all the buffs are just going hog wild out here. Alright. So, let's take the on sale shield. Put this right here. It's a nice fast activating dagger. So this should remove a good chunk of buffs. And yeah, we can fit in this. Now we get all this nonsense in. Let's roll once. Oh, a perfect topaz. That seems way too expensive, way too rich for my blood. But I will take another carrot because the carrots are really good alongside my daggers. Because just generating that empower is like buffing up my daggers so much. Yeah, that is a ruthless amount of damage. So 113 damage on that spectral dagger, and 50 damage on that poison dagger. So the spectral dagger I think is way stronger. I think it's pretty obvious. I do think this this regular sapphire is going to be really good here. This is already attacking health directly, so let's put it onto my poison dagger, I guess. And I'm pretty happy with the amount of like crit chance I have. I don't think I need a second acorn color. I guess the question is, do I want this blood amulet? 2 vampirism at the start of battle, sure. I'll go ahead and take it. Still speculating on that vampiric dagger, which I think will go a very long way with what I currently have going on here. Looks like we're going up against a hammer build on the Reaper. Pretty exciting stuff, but I do think we just crush him without even trying, yeah. Alright, up to 5 tries. A second Wolpertinger. If I get it, I can probably take a Bloodborne. That's a bit speculative though, and I don't have an easy place to place it. Okay. Let's just roll off for right now. In fact, let's not kick this carrot either. I'm pretty happy with the amount of buffs that I have. I guess what I'm looking for is like, yeah, I like, I guess, a bit more space. And I would like a dagger. I'd actually like piggies more than anything. I want to make this hit more often. So, I suppose that's the way to make it hit more often, huh? And there is a dagger. So what do I sell for that? Because I do really want that dagger. And I'm also probably going to want to reorganize for it. I don't want to sell off my cap resilience. I could see selling off the space I just bought. There's a loss of 2 gold though, but I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I sell off some various stuff. So I could sell off the chipped amethyst, stone, garlic, and chipped ruby. And then I can lock that so it doesn't combine. And okay. Let's go ahead and organize to fit all of my new lovely stuff in. Alright, there we go. I managed to fit all of my daggers in, get this combined, get my Shield of Valor going, keep my Wolpertinger fast relatively. Alright, we're going up against a based prismatic large sword. I love it. I wish I had one more slot so we could fit in like one of each color of Ruby and the coal. And then we can have like, you know, the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet going. Alright, so we did get a nice spread of each buff. This battle only lasted, well, it lasted 10 seconds. I suppose I got kind of distracted by the shiny rainbow sword. So yeah, feeling really good about that. Alright, well we do get a piggy bank. Never too late for a piggy bank. We have a regular amethyst. I don't think I really want that. Chip flawed amethyst though, I think I'll take. It's a lot cheaper. I will take a little bit of poison resist. Ooh, a second Wolpertinger. That seems pretty solid. So here we could definitely go for a Gloves of Haste and the Blood Amulet. And then we can like speed up this hammer massively. Which does seem quite good. Go like that. Yeah, we can upgrade the Lucky Piggy and make my hammer more likely to hit. And then we can also make it faster with the Gloves of Haste combo. So if we're doing that, we want 2 more gold somewhere. So let's go ahead and sell that off. We do want 1 more gold. So we can probably sell off one of the chip topazes. Okay. Let's see if we can get this pointing at the hammer. Alright, well we're missing 1 star from the Yggdrasil leaf, and we're also, I suppose, missing the Gloves of Haste. Okay, we go something like that. And then go here, here, and here. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now we'll lock this on sale Wolpertinger because, yeah, 6 gold for a Wolpertinger. Can't turn that down, can I? Alright, we're going up against Creepy Homeless. They are going for the awesome Gingerbread Jerry build, although I don't see any source of heat on their board. So unfortunately, they won't be able to be activating it. Our hammer has crit them, activating our prism of buffs. And yeah, the Wolpertinger is activating some really powerful buffs here. It's giving us Empower, which is like the biggest buff it can be giving us. We're also getting the Carrot activations off, which is getting us up to higher and higher Empower here. So yeah, they are running out of health quickly. And this Shield of Valor, just like being here randomly, is absolutely crushing it. Okay. Hey, Gingerbread Jerry. We can use this. That's hilarious. Definitely taking that. Why wouldn't we? Okay. And unfortunately, we're going to be a little space shy to take the Wolpertinger, but we can definitely sell something off to make space. So, yeah. Another dagger? I mean, as much as I would like another dagger, I don't think I can afford that. Or, like, I don't think I have the space for that right now. I mean, I could afford it. I could sell off my Kappa Resilience, and that would definitely do it. But I think I'm pretty much happy with my damage output. Maybe I shouldn't be, though. Huh. I think that's a really tough call. But I don't think I need the 4th dagger. I think supporting what I already have is going to be good enough. And we do have a Hungry Blade. Alright, let's go ahead and reorganize, and I will get back to you. Alright. I really want to fit this Wolpertinger in, though. But I think I could sacrifice this tile and just have it. Kind of cursed, but so be it. And yeah, let's go for that.
Okay.
Alright, we're going up against a double Mana Thirst, well, almost double Mana Thirst and a Magic Torch set up here. This looks like a super fun build, honestly. I really love it. It's going to be kind of awkward for them because once they have a second Mana Thirst, they're not really going to be able to use all this regen very productively. Also, as you can see, getting the second Wolpertinger has crushed it. I also chose to put the Lucky Piggy at the Shield of Valor because although I prefer it on the hammer, I just do not have an easy place to put things anymore. Okay, so I might have to do a further reorganization to fit that. And there we go. We can get the Hungry Blade, which alongside all of the buffs we're getting, we can probably get away with. Alright, let's get more space. And even more luck. Do I need more luck? I don't think I need it. I think I'd rather get something else, like... There we go, another Lucky Piggy. So we can sell off a chipped ruby for this piggy. Just get ourselves yet another Lucky Piggy to point at this hammer. And let's go ahead and reorganize. So I'm going to be right back. Now this is horrifying, but I'm certain that there's ways to do this better, but I do not feel like doing that. Let's also see if we can actually afford this absurd 2.1 stamina per second, thanks to our 2 Wolpertingers. I'm really hoping that we can, because being able to afford this absolute travesty alongside facing a Shield of Valor would be hysterical. So, alright, we have a ton of buffs. And yeah, we are actually managing to not stam out, which is insane. Well, I guess we kind of are stamming out because the hammer is just attacking that often. So yeah, well, yeah, that is like so much stamina per second, but we're actually managing to stay afloat there. 45 poison, and they barely stood a chance. Just the sheer amount of healing that we're getting from the Vampirism and Power combo and all the daggers is insane. Alright. So let's go ahead and take some more space and a blueberry. A Jinx Turkia. I suppose I should. I'm looking for more space. Hey, more space. How convenient. Well then. This is looking to be a fun little setup we have going here. Let's put this down, roll one more time. Hey, another Wolpertinger. Sure. I'll be right back after I get done trying to shove all of this nonsense into the pack. I'm sure you all love my suffering. There are 7 empty spaces, and there is 1 Shield of Valor, except all those empty spaces are all over the place. So really, the best way to move forward here is that. Alright, well, let's see what I can do. Alright, it's not perfect, but I say this a couple of times. It's a trade-off between perfection and my sanity. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I'm going anyways. Okay, we're going against triple Wolpertinger with the vampiric armor and the crit wood staff. But yeah, we are healing a ton. Like, this vampirism and empower is just insane. And yeah, there is so much healing there. So yeah, we did like tons and tons of damage with our items and 160 healing with our vampirism, so like 24.6 per second, which they weren't even doing that much. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we are way ahead here. Okay. This Jerry, I think, is absolutely nuts for us. I'm not even sure where we'd fit another Wolpertinger, huh? I mean, we just don't need this anymore, right? We do generate quite a chunk of mana, so we can put that into there. And I would like to fit a 4th Wolpertinger in here, but I just don't think it actually fits anywhere. So yeah, let's just... I don't even know what I'm looking for, honestly. It's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. And actually, a naked dagger could actually go pretty hard with what we got going on here. Because, yeah, a naked dagger could actually, like, dip on the empower and the vampirism on its own. So, I think it's actually better than the banana we had going on. Let's put that there to speed up the Jerry. And sure, we'll make this do slight... We'll put a coal in the dagger. There we go. Very good final setup. Alright, we're going up against the Dancing Dragon with a ton of acorn collars. I think we win this one fairly handily, because, yeah, we hit that. They get stunned, they get hit with everything. Well, that's not even the start of it, because the real pain begins now with these Wolpertingers triggering, and then the Gingerbread Jerry activating, giving us tons of empower, tons of regen. We're turning all of it into vampirism with the Hungry Blade, just to flex. And, yep. Yeah, then Gingerbread Jerry triggers again. Ah, jeez. And yeah, like, this opponent is admittedly quite decently strong, but I do not think... Oh, that's a 75 damage hit. But yeah, we are just healing a ton. So that was a pretty close match, actually. Yeah, that was surprisingly close. I was ready to be, like, way overconfident there, because, like, this build looks so scuffed. But, yeah, they had a lot of heat to go with their Dancing Dragon. This Dancing Dragon was doing a ton. Now, I do not think they needed this many acorn collars. And, but I'm happy that I was able to beat them anyways. So there we go. We have survived our 1 diamond, hubris-filled trip. We've gotten every single dagger. How much stamina am I eating? I'm having, like... Oh, there's, like, 2 Shield of Valors. And I'm eating 4.4 stamina per second. Alright. Oh, wait, how much damage is this random dagger doing? It's doing 5.4 damage per second. How much damage did it do? I'm curious now. So our healing, of course, a lot of vampirism. But our regular dagger did 25 damage. Ah, it's not enough that I can hyper clickbait it. Darn. But it is quite a bit. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you in the next video.